Welcome to Headlines Nigeria on NITV. I am Grace Ukot, reaching you from our Abuja studios. And on today's edition, as usual, we'll bring to you summaries of headlines on news, politics, business, and sports. Let's take a look at today's news stories. Punch. Iwu sacked, passport seized. And still on the same story, this day newspaper says Jonathan sends Iwu on terminal leave. And on Vanguard cover, Iwu sacked. Acting President Goodluck Jonathan on Wednesday directed the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Maurice Iwu, to proceed on a pre-disengagement leave. The directive to Iwu, whose passport is believed to have been seized by the State Security Service, takes immediate effect. And back to Punch newspaper, 2011, Nigerians must insist on credible elections, Buhari. A former presidential candidate of the All Nigeria People's Party, General Muhammadu Buhari, has appealed to Nigerians to insist on credible elections in 2011. The former military leader, who recently defected to the CPC, assured Nigerians that with electoral reforms, the 2011 general elections would bring about the needed turnaround in the nation's fortunes. Court dismisses Bode George's 2 billion naira libel suit. The Lagos High Court in Badagry on Wednesday dismissed the libel suit filed by a convicted former chairman of the Nigerian Ports Authority, Bode George, against the news magazine, PM News, and the Daily Independent newspapers. George had claimed an aggregate of 2 billion naira damages in the libel suit against the newspapers. Workers threaten strike over salary increase. Here, the Secretary General of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, Mr. Solomon Onaino, on Wednesday said that if the government failed to announce an increase of 53% in the salary of civil servants between now and Saturday, they would have no option than to embark on strike. Vanguard. Reps OK 10 new states. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Bayero Nafada, has said that the National Assembly would create 10 new states with 5 from the north and 5 from the south by next year. Senate probes Yerima over marriage to 13-year-old. The Senate on Wednesday began the formal probe of one of its members, Senator Ahmed Sani Yerima, over his alleged marriage to a 13-year-old Egyptian minor, with a charge on its Committee on Ethics and Privilege, as well as public petitions to investigate the matter. Daily Independent Constitution. Reps voted to please governors, Nafada. House of Representatives Deputy Speaker Usman Nafada has expressed sadness over the voting consideration of his colleagues on some clauses in the amended constitution on Tuesday. He said some were influenced by their governors. However, Nafada assured that Nigeria would have a new constitution before the end of next month. Jonathan meets security chiefs, postpones EXCOF meeting. Acting President Goodluck Jonathan postponed the meeting of the Executive Council of the Federation on Wednesday and instead met with the security chiefs. Still looking at this day, Egypt, why we've not acted on Yerima's marriage to minor. After more than a month of public pressure, the Embassy of Egypt in Abuja has said it cannot take any action on the alleged marriage of Senator Ahmed Sani Yerima to an Egyptian minor because the matter had not been brought to its attention officially. Politics now. Vanguard Politics says 2011 mega party vows to unseat PDP. The Mega Summit Movement MSM yesterday vowed that it would dislodge the ruling People's Democratic Party from office in 2011. Rising from a meeting, the MSM, which is to transform into the Mega Summit Movement Party, said it was high time the misgovernance of the PDP came to an end. Professor Pat Utomi, who is the national chairman, said the PDP has brought poverty to the Nigerian people and should not be trusted. Fresh row over Atiku's return. The controversy surrounding former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's return to the ruling People's Democratic Party seems not to have been over, as Adamawa State chapter of the party has insisted that Atiku was yet to be re-registered in the state. And now on business, Daily Independent says commerce, industry pivotal to economic development, Minister. The Minister of Commerce and Industry, Senator Jubril Martins Kuye, has said that commerce and industry remain the central point to the economic and industrial development of the country. He said as a key economic ministry, it has an important role to play in trade facilitation, industrial promotion, wealth creation and employment, as well as reduction of poverty. This day newspaper, Nigerian firms to benefit from $18 billion oil business. The federal government yesterday set the ball rolling for the commencement of the implementation of the Nigerian Content Act for the oil and gas industry by appointing an executive secretary to drive the activities of the body. And on Financial Standard, Nigeria rakes in 3 billion naira per day from Koibo. Nigeria has started earning about 3 billion naira per day from the Koibo crude oil blend, seen to be one of the highest blend of crude oil currently ruling the international market. And moving over to sports, Punch newspaper says Lagerbäck needs Siasia in South Africa. Etim. A former Super Eagles midfielder, Etim Esin, said on Wednesday that coach Lars Lagerbäck would need the technical expertise of former Flying Eagles coach Samson Siasia to succeed at the World Cup. Esin said that Siasia's experience as a World Cup player and a coach could be of help to the Swede in South Africa. South Africa introduces new visa policy. The South African High Commission in Nigeria has introduced event visa policy to cater for Nigerian soccer fans wishing to travel to the country for the 2010 World Cup starting on June 11. And on this day newspaper, we see a headline tagged, "Running Against Time." The ex-international Henry Nwosu is worried by the slow pace adopted by new Super Eagles technical advisor Lars Lagerbäck in preparing the country's senior team for the 2010 World Cup barely 40 days away. The former midfield maestro, who admits that time was really running out for the Swede, said Lagerbäck must wake up to face the task of getting his team on track. FIFA ranking. Nigeria moves up 2 places. Nigeria moved up 2 places in the latest FIFA rankings released yesterday. African champions Egypt moved up 1 place to 13th, and Cameroon also improved their standing by 1 spot, moving up to 19th, 1 place above Nigeria. Nigerian Tribune. Lagerbäck's World Cup team is ready. Super Eagles media officer Ida Peterside said manager Lars Lagerbäck knows 80% of his World Cup squad, despite having never had a day of training with the team. And that's all we have on this edition of Headlines Nigeria. I am Grace Ukot. Thanks for logging on.